Okay, I think we're live in the Facebook group. If anybody's there, can you say hello? I'm going to invite. Is anyone there? Okay, are we working? Oh, we're there. Okay, guys, I'm going to post a link. Can you accept this link so I can actually see your comments on my screen, please? Okay, right, we're live. Hey, I think. Who knows? Hello. Okay, guys. So there's just a little link there. If you can just if you can just click that for me, and then I can actually see all of your comments on my actual screen, and I can respond properly. So anyway, we're finally here. I'm really sorry it's taken us so long. I have somebody else in the house with me. Look who's here! Hey! Lou Bags is here. Miss Lou. You can speak now, Lou. I had her on mute.
Oh. Cheek.
So I'm really sorry it's taken us so long to get live. We were half an hour late. I'm starting to make a habit. So I'm really sorry. It's just we've been fighting with technology a bit and kind of having to do this on the fly. We hadn't kind of planned any of it, so it's been a bit. I've had to come back into work. I was at home this morning, so at 12 o'clock I had to bez all the way across town and come back to work because I couldn't do this at home. Hello, Bella Yvette. Hello. I missed whoever else it was there. Elaine, Kathy. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So, Elaine, hi. Anyway, you can all watch this later anyway, even if you miss it, so don't worry. So, if you didn't know already, we had a Hochanda show this morning at 10, and we were supposed to actually have another at 2. Only you wiped us out in 30 minutes or something ridiculous. Thank you so much for your business. Thank you for buying. We really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. So thank you if you bought. We have had a little bit of stock on our website, but I think everything's kind of, well, not everything, but I think the 2 new sets have actually now gone or about to go. But we have extended delivery, so I do have more stock on order. But with things as they are with coronavirus and everything, we had no idea when we put this show together how busy it was going to be. Because we worked so far in advance, we didn't even know if we would still be trading or be allowed we didn't know if Hochanda were going to be allowed to still be broadcasting, because obviously they need staff. So at that point in time when we ordered the stock, we kind of tried to calculate what we would need and got it completely wrong. You guys, you just surprise us so much. Hi to everybody coming online. Nice to see you. Hopefully we're going to catch some people from the States as well with the time that we're in. I think you guys are up now. So what are you laughing at? Oh my god, this is going to be
about me and the headphones.
Yeah, we had to do that because she insisted on being in the Facebook group to watch herself, and so we would get the feedback from Lou's PC if she had it actually turned on. So I've had to make her wear headphones to stop getting feedback. Yeah. Anyway, so thank you all so much for buying from the show. It went crazy, and I literally couldn't give them any more stock. So, Lou and I worked not hard on this launch because we love it so much. We love Stamp Soup so much, don't we, Lou?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's such a genius idea. As I said in one of the videos, though, that when you explained the concept to me years and years ago, I just went, okay, and went with the flow. But when you actually start playing and just look at things as being shapes, it's suddenly your ideas just go. So if you look at a house, it's a square with a rectangle, with a triangle, or whatever, and you do that with the stamp, then I was hooked.
Yeah,
And I've been hooked ever since. It's easy.
yeah, it is. And I think
Mm,
because I'm kind of a designer and an illustrator, and obviously, I've kind of come to that role late in life,
mm,
but I've always been involved in studios from being, 16. I've always worked in a studio environment in all the various different jobs that I've had. So I've worked side by side with artists, even if I wasn't in that role myself. And so I've always had that that thing in my brain is just how I look at things. So to kind of really pass that on to you guys is just it's fab. I think it's fab anyway. I love it, and I absolutely love when people share back what they've
mm.
made with us. And Lou and I are always going messaging each other constantly, going, "Oh my god, have you seen what so and so's just posted? Have you seen that?
Mm.
It's amazing." And if I miss stuff, I show Lou posts to me and shows me it, and vice versa. So, please keep sharing what you make because it makes our day. It makes us feel like what we do for you in demonstrating is worthwhile because there's nothing worse than
Mm.
we spend a lot of time when we prep for a Hochanda show. We spend like days and days sitting there trying to think of all the good stuff to make for you. And Lou and I are very similar in how we create because we both have to play. We have to play for a period of time. I certainly do because I'm not crafting every single day of the week. I'll be honest, I only craft when I'm preparing for shows. The rest of the time, I'm actually designing and drawing, and I have to switch off from one thing and come back to another. So, Lou, I know you're tiny, but you're like looking like a dwarf because I'm very
It's
high.
it's because my
I
chair
can't
has suddenly
I
just
can't
gone.
look.
And I was trying to
Guys,
do it in a
this is
sunken
what we're
place.
like in real life. At the studio, when we do shows together at the studio, she has to stand on a pallet because she's so small. she's
Bloody
like,
cheek.
she's up to here on me. She's so tiny. It's hilarious. Anyway, I can't lower down anymore. I'll have to go like this.
I've gone up.
I should have sat on.
Hopefully now I haven't gone out of screen too much now.
should have sat on a child seat. I've got a bucket somewhere. Shall I go find it?
I'll just quickly go and get a cushion, shall I?
I'll go get a bucket and then I don't need the loo then either. Anyway, right, let's. Oh, I'm giddy. I've got a headache starting because of all the rushing about today, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah, Chuckle Sisters. Yeah, that's right. This is what we're like all the time. Honestly, we have so much fun together, don't we, Lou Bags?
yeah.
Um,
It's
yeah, so getting back to what you're all here for. Not about wanting to know about buckets and our life. Um, I've lost it now.
yeah.
Lost my train of thought. Um, yeah, so kind of like make sure that you share things back with us because you guys will see stuff that we've not seen, and it happens all the time. And Lou makes stuff, and she'll show me, and I'll make stuff, and we're both completely different. So anyway, because the show got cut short, and basically what they did was the first thing that you saw was like an intro that I did just to show you how to actually use the stamps properly and to kind of introduce them in case you'd not seen it before. And then I actually had a full-on demo lined up, which was quite long, and they actually cut that short. So what we've done, and then obviously you haven't seen Lou's demos. So Lou had another two demos lined up. You saw part of one, which is amazing. You need to see the rest of it. And then she's also got a couple of other videos from, she's got another lemonade fizz and a lavender tea lined up for later on as well, because the afternoon show we thought was going to be that. So what we're going to do is we're going to post these videos onto YouTube. I wanted to drop them in the group, but my software's not working. I haven't had enough time to figure it out. So what we'll do is I'm going to post you a link to go to YouTube and watch this first video. So it's a long one. It's actually 28 minutes. But if you saw the intro bit on the shows this morning, you'll be able to fast forward. So if you fast forward in my video to about 11, I think it's 11 or 12 minutes, go to 11 and that'll be safe. You'll fast forward, was it 11 minutes? Yeah, I think 11 minutes. I think it's 11 minutes. I think if you go to 11 minutes.
Timing you.
I don't know. Anyway, the video is basically in 3 parts, but you won't be able to tell. But just skip the bits that you've seen already, and you'll get to the bit you haven't. But before I give you the link, I just want to actually, the other reason that Lou and I wanted to do this was because we've both made some samples. So we really wanted to show you the samples because you didn't see the sample. I gave them some of them, but we kept some of the best ones ourselves, didn't we, Lou?
Yeah. Just in case they never get them back.
I know.
Or we get
things
them back
have a habit of
year.
like. I'm not blaming Hochanda, but things tend to go astray. So anyway, Kathy, hello from Illinois. Hello. Look, as soon as I know there's America, I like lapse into this weird accent. Is anyone else in there?
Say a word.
Rube is there. Hi, Rubes. Not seen you around for ages. And Mary's there. What a lovely name, Mary Craft Flowers. Is that actually your name, Mary, or is it a pseudonym name for Facebook? I love that. That's great. I can't see all the rest of these comments. Last time they were all coming up on my screen and they're not now. What's going on? Any more? Oh, there's 20 comments and I can't see them. I'm really sorry, guys, if I'm not answering things. I actually can't see your comments. Whoops. And now I've lost... Now I've lost my screen. I'm looking at the wrong thing, that's why. Okay.
I'm just trying to see.
Well, I think I'm getting them now. Oh, honestly, things have just been sent to test us today. Right, anyway, so let's get on. So, the first... Lou, I'm just going to beam you off just so that I can show this properly rather than it being in like a little tiny space. Is that all right?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'll put you back in a minute. And you can sit there watching yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, she is funny. She does make me laugh. You'll still be able to hear her look, you can hear her cackling in the background. Okay, so this was the actual demo that got cut short. So you saw a version of this actually on Hochanda. Let me get it in. Oh, it's really weird when it's in front of me. Let me get over. That's it. So you saw part of this. So this is why I wanted to show you the samples. So in the demo, I'm going to show you how to make this in full. This is actually the project from the demonstration. So it's kind of got all of your, look at the dimension on that. It's fabulous. Wow. The only thing I haven't shown you in the demo is the painting. If you want me to, we can do that another time. And I can do a completely separate video of that if you like. But we just didn't have a lot of time in the shows anyway, so I was always going to do that separately. So I wanted the video to be about you stamping and getting this and showing you how to achieve the face. So that's kind of the first one. I showed you the little silly cat, didn't I? So if you like the little silly cat, you'll be able to actually see that on the video as well. And I'll actually show you how you can make that. You'll see it anyway. So please just watch the video and you'll see it. It's really funny. It makes me laugh every time I see it. I also showed you this one. But that's kind of the stuff that you get when you play around. And you won't like everything that you make, but you'll like lots of things. Lou's made some really awesome stuff, I have to say. So, I love this one. So, this is fab. I know you all like peacocks and birds and stuff, and so do I. So, this one, video quality is not very good, but so this one is, and again, I'll show you kind of in the video. You'll be able to see. So basically, where are we? Here. So this is that same stamp that we were talking about this morning on the show, and you'll be able to see that. I'll also put the Hochanda show link into the group as well for you. So if you didn't get to see it, then it'll be there. So I also didn't get to show you this one, and I love this. So look at this. This reminds me of, you know, those oh, what do they call them? You know, like a specimen tray in kind of like a museum or something like that. I kind of did these. Is that the wrong word?
No, I
Stop
thought you were
laughing.
going to go into specimen as in hospital and various other things. Sorry.
Is it the wrong word, specimen? Is it called something else?
No, that's fine.
Oh, I have to say we need to do Facebook Lives together all the time, Louise. Just for the comedy factor. Anyway, you know what I mean? In like the butterfly things, you know. Are they epidemiologists? I don't know what to call it. Anyway, I made 3 butterflies and they looked weird, so I thought, oh, I'll stick pins in them, and that's it. She's laughing at me. Right, okay. Now, this sample I absolutely love. And you will be able to make this once you watch the YouTube. I hope you've not all gone off to YouTube and not watching this. Okay, if you are, come back here because you're going to miss out. Okay, I really wanted to show you this one. I love going away. Love this sample. So this is another version of what you're going to make with your stamps. So again, using that same principle that is on that video and that Apart showed you this morning. You know, this just, her eyes look so 3D, don't they? And they're not actually, it's just the way they're coloured. You look, it's completely flat look. There's nothing there. But basically it's exactly the same face, but obviously just different. And what I love, the thing I love the most about this face is the mouth, and how that mouth, when you colour it green, is a leaf. And, you know, it is designed that way. It's not an accident. It is actually designed that. Sometimes I design things and it's an accident. These were actually designed properly. Okay, hold on to hold on to whatever you've got to hold on to, because I think you're going to love this. This is actually my favourite. It's so favourite, I actually almost don't want to show anyone this, because you know when you kind of have something and you love it so much you don't want to share it? Well, I kind of feel, is that just me? I just,
No.
you know, do you do that, Lou, as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I do. But anyway, I made it for you, so it's here to share. So, are you ready? I love this. It's my favourite thing I've made. And this kind of just came about. Oh, look, that's my face. Oh, look, I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty like that. This came about just really because, in addition to having the eyes and showing you how to do the eyes, I wanted to show you how to do them closed. And this set was always designed so that you had closed eyes and open eyes, and that's why the actual little round eyeball bit is taken away, and why I didn't make it a full eye stamp, because I wanted you to be able to do both. But isn't that gorgeous? And literally you are going to be able to make this. All I've done is used Ecoline. I think I used a mixture of Ecoline pens. Helen, like my Cadbury's Flick, no share. Yeah. The good stuff, yeah. You know, we don't mind sharing, do we? But we kind of just want to enjoy it a little bit on our own first. That's kind of what I've been drooling over this all week, and I don't often do that with stuff that I've made. But it's literally been on my desk, and I keep picking it up and going, oh, I love this so much. but yeah, I've just literally used a stencil in the background with a little bit of peacock blue distress ink, and then her cheeks are a mixture of distress ink and Ecoline pens. But you can use whatever you want. But you could get this effect just using the what's the really nice bright pink in distress inks? I can't remember what the name of it is.
Picked raspberry.
That's it, yeah. So you can use, if you use picked raspberry, you'll be able to get that really easily. And then around the edges is just vintage photo. So you can easily do that with your distress inks. You don't even need to use any watermarkers on it or anything. So I think that's a lot. I think that's all I've got here. Sorry, rambled on too much. I just really wanted to show you because I think sometimes you don't actually see the samples that well on TV. They're kind of shown from quite a long way. So I really wanted to go through those. Let me bring Her Highness back again.
So rude.
I love you. So you look like a radio DJ there with your
My ears are so hot. It's like
with your headphones on. Okay, so Lou, what have you got to show us?
Right, okay.
I'm going to disappear and I'm going to show you Lou now. Right, it's over to you, Mrs.
Okay. Right. Okay. I'm a little bit biased, and it probably drives Nikki absolutely up the wall. I love anything sea themed. So the first thing I saw when I saw the stamps was all the different sea creatures I could make, and I set about creating my little mood board.
I love
so
this.
It was all the different stamps I could use to create different sea creatures, because that's the first thing I saw. I didn't see florals or anything like that, and just using the different shapes. I mean, that which stamp is it? I put it on a block somewhere. Oh, here it is. That stamp there is genius because it made my clam, it made my background, it made everything. And in my journal,
can you just lift it up a bit, Lou? Just lift it up. That's better. I couldn't see the bottom bit. Thank you.
I can't see. I'm on a delay here, so I can't see.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that stamp is beautiful. And one thing that stamp did in my journal, hold on, I'm going to swap over quickly and I'll bring it back, was it made the most cool frames.
Oh, that's cool. I love that.
And then the idea was I was going to fill it all up, but I got carried away making other things. But from that, I just went on and on and on. There's just so many different shapes. Your mouth one, I don't know if I've used it on there. No, I've used it in my art journal, which I'll show you. And that sparked me off. So the first thing I saw after doing this was himself.
Oh, I love it.
And I just saw the seahorse. And it was, I just had to have a go, had to have a make of him. So I had to play with the seahorse. And that is one of my videos, what stamps I've used and how I've created the seahorse. I think I only used 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 of the stamps out of the 2. And then from there, I went to my pufferfish.
Absolutely love him. Love him.
But the thing is, though, the leaves, that one there is a leaf. But as soon as you colour it up differently, it becomes a shell.
Yeah. It's just, what are those big grey ones? Are they the big petal stamp?
They are, yeah,
they're
that. Forgive the mess on my stamps. They're that one.
But I love how you've used those as rocks. They look amazing.
So that was just, then I turned them into rocks. But like I said, it's the same leaf stamp, which is that one there, becomes the shell.
Yeah.
Over there. Just by playing, with colour, you suddenly change it. And that's one thing I say with Stamp Soup. Don't always stamp in black.
No,
get your coloured inks out, because sometimes you then send you off in a different direction.
Yeah, absolutely does.
I did my sea theme, but hold on. And then I took everything and I made my art journal page in my book.
Are you laughing at what I'm laughing at? Oh, Helen, you do make me laugh. Oh dear,
Okay, do a
Helen.
move forward. But I'm trying to see. I can't. I've lost them now. I made a fish out the lips anyhow, but never mind. But that was there, and I took all of that there. So my first thing was fishies. I then went from there onto butterflies,
Wow.
and that is just a small fraction. And I think I only used something like 10 stamps, 12 stamps in total just to make all those butterflies. So you could make, forever and a day sort of thing. And like you said, I stamp them out. And all I've done is I just played with the colours then to see. See, look, there's that little lips. There is a
Oh
butterfly.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Fabulous.
And as soon as you change her or change the lips, it changes into something else, something like the one that you did. Someone said was a nose. I never even saw that as a nose.
Well, which one was that? I missed that.
Someone said, which stamp is it that they thought was the nose?
Oh, like it could be the triangle-y thing.
I found it. I found it. Hold on, I'll get a white piece of card. It's that one.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
also on the other set, there's like it's actually designed more as a toadstooly one. Right in the centre, like a little toadstooly one. You could also use that.
Well, that one.
Yes, yeah. So you could use that. If you're gonna do it though, just don't put mask it off at the top. So with both of those, kind of mask the top off so you don't get a triangle.
Yeah. I mean, that one there, I actually saw dinosaur print.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I saw that was I thought that was a dinosaur thing, and also it's feet. Animal feet, bird feet, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What else could it be? Oh, it's so many different things, isn't it?
Oh, there's just so many. I mean, that one there, she says, distracting, looks like the start of a light bulb.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
And if you put the square on the bottom, you've got like a light bulb.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Sort of thing,
See, I didn't think about putting the square on. I saw the light bulb thing, but I never thought about the square. This is what's so fantastic because I'm the designer.
Well, that's my butterfly card.
Yeah, I'm the designer, and you guys all see completely different things to what I saw as the designer. So that's what I love so much about it. Oh, they're just amazing. So
and they're very dimensional. So it's anything to everybody.
It really
That's
is.
what I
isn't
love
it?
about stamp. So it's whatever your favourite thing is, look for those first within the stamp set, and then just go and play. Sort of thing. But yes, because I saw, what else did I see? Hold on, I've got so much to here. But that, as I was saying to you, this was my first attempt. A balloon.
Yes. Yeah.
And 2 or 3 of those, as I said to you, and I saw that as a windmill.
Oh, that's cool. Amazing.
As a cute little windmill.
Yeah, I mean, even the little bow on the balloon is so cute. And I was on these sets. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
No, just saying that's one of those little triangles.
Yeah. And on these sets, when you actually get them home, guys, what you will find is that these stamps overall, they're quite a bit smaller than the previous stamp soups. Or there's a lot of smaller ones in there. And that's because, I don't know if Lou agrees with me here, but previously when I was doing stamp soup, I was finding that a lot of the flowers were quite big because the initial stamp is quite big. You then, when you start to repeat it, you then end up making quite big flowers. And obviously, if we're making smaller cards, which I think now we all tend to be making much smaller cards now. So I wanted the stamps to not be so big that you had a massive 3-inch flower on a card, because that's not necessarily very, kind of very postable, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's kind of an intentional thing. Are you done, Lou? With
I am done for now.
Okay,
Yes, if that's all
cool.
right. Someone made a comment while I was doing that. Are we going to add them to Pinterest? We will add them.
Yes, absolutely, we will. Yeah, we will definitely. It's just been a bit of a crazy day, and we were expecting to kind of be in this position, and we really should have we really should have kind of planned it a little bit better.
Oh,
I'm kind of hoping maybe we actually get to do another Ho Chanda show with these again. Maybe they'll. We tend not to because we kind of like. It's nice to have you guys to ourselves if it sells out. So it's quite nice if you can come in the group afterwards and kind of engage with us here, and then you get like really great info and get we're so restricted on time on air that it's much nicer doing this. Us doing this together, I think, is amazing, and we need to do this all the time, Lou, don't we?
we do,
I
we do.
think it's really
It's just
great.
tying up the times, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for us just both to have our hair and makeup done at the same time.
Yeah, unlike this morning's trial run, you mean, when you were all done up to the nines and I'm still in my PJs
Oh, I've only
with bed
just had
hair.
my breakfast. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I'm sorry, I just spat. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I've only just eaten my breakfast. It's like 4 o'clock. I thought, God, if I come on air, you'll be able to hear my stomach rumbling. I was so hungry. Right, I'm just I realised why I couldn't see the messages, and it was because I had them covered up with something else. Um, so I'm just kind of like going through some of these comments, which are really
Yeah.
funny. Jenny, I must say I would pay millions of dollars to be able to go inside our brains.
Oh, you wouldn't, Jenny.
I wouldn't recommend it. Uh,
No.
um,
No.
but thank you for that. Jane, yeah. Now Jane Savage. You see, if you love the whole ethos of Stamp Soup, you need to seriously check out Jane Savage's work, because Jane is that prime. Jane, I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind me saying this. I'm not targeting you, but Jane is on the design team. She's been with us for quite a long time now, and Jane is an absolute expert at souping up other things. So she takes stamp soup in a whole other direction and does it with her dies. So she's an absolute master at it. When I asked her to make me stuff with using dies, it comes back and it's like she's been in a completely different reality to me, because it comes back and she's souped the whole lot, and corner dies become houses, and she's just amazing what she does with her dies. And this is like the really great thing, and this was the whole reason why I did the stamp soup thing in the first place, was to actually try and help you look at all of your stash in a completely different way. So it's not just about stamps, and not just about stamp soup. You'll start doing this with all of our other sets as well, because once you kind of get this and get tuned in, I think you'll probably realise that a lot of our stamps actually have this vein of thought going through them, and it's not even necessarily intentional. It's just kind of the way I design, I think. But I see Jane do that a lot with her stamps, that she kind of soups them up and she uses things in completely different ways, which is fantastic. Yeah, Jane is amazing. We've got a few design team people. So Jenny Petro, she's on design team. Jenny makes the most amazing videos. Check out her
Yay.
YouTube channel as well. Who else is here? Helen's design team. She makes phenomenal cards. We have so many people on the DT. Some of them have got YouTube, so make sure you go check them out, because we've got some seriously talented people on our team. And this is an opportunity for me to say huge thanks to all of you and all of them for everything that they do for me and for Polka Doodles, and for Lou as well, because we're all a team and we try and help each other and stuff. Jane, that's because I'm nuts. Yeah, you are a little nuts. Some of the stuff she sends sometimes is a little nuts, I can tell you. But yeah, it's amazing. And the whole Polka Doodles team is amazing. And I couldn't do it without this fantastic team of people that support me and are there for me all the time. We're like a little family, or at least I think we are. Anyway, I don't have a family. I don't have a life outside of this screen, so they are my family. Right, okay. So I am going to
I'm not
post
saying a
you.
word.
No, I'm going to post you this YouTube link. I think some of you probably already been to our YouTube channel to find it, but it's here.
Oh, I haven't set mine live. Hold on.
Oh, honestly, this is what I've got to deal with, guys. Okay.
Well, you said you'd let me know, and I went, okay. And then I didn't listen. Sorry.
Oh my word, honestly.
Right, that's
This
one
woman, you've
line.
never heard anyone talk as much as this woman talks to me, honestly. I get
Oh,
earache. Right.
not
But I love her
so.
to bits. I love her to bits. She's been with me on this team, along with Ruth Cunliffe, since day one. And that's 11
What?
years this weekend. This is our 11th birthday weekend, and we haven't done anything yet because of Ho Chanda. But watch out, because we'll do some giveaways and stuff in the group over the next week to celebrate our birthday.
Right, sorry, I'm just setting mine live. Yeah.
Okay, you all right? You all right over there?
Yeah, yep. So we go.
So funny. Okay, so are you done, Lou? I'm going to
I'm
sign
putting
off.
my ones in the comments.
Okay, I'm going to put mine in the comments. I've forgotten to copy and paste it. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just get it. Bear with me. Oh, I've lost it. Lost my screen. I've got so many screens open. Not that one. Oh, crikey. There we go.
Sorry, my internet has been dire this week. So, as I said to you, a hibernating tortoise has been quicker.
Oh, gosh. I've got about 10,000 screens open. Okay, right. Here is the link.
Right, I put 2 of mine up, and then I'll put the butterfly one on and the lavender a bit later, so you're not like videoed, bamboozled.
Okay. So, both our links are in there. Thanks for doing the demos. Oh, I must get this screen back because I'm looking in the corner. What's going on?
Well, I can't work out where I should be.
I
One
know.
minute I'm in the middle, then I'm out to the side, then I'm here, then I'm...
You should have seen us trying to get connected on Skype. Okay, Lou, I just want to say a big thank you for helping with the show, for your awesome demos. Really cool. I absolutely love the fish. And it doesn't freak me out that you always zoom in on the fish, because I love that. I know that you're going to do fish, and so I leave the fish alone. And it's fine. We can do that. It's fine. So, but thank you. You're an amazing part of the team, and I love having you on
No,
Her
thank
Chanda.
you. Yay.
Right,
A week with
guys.
you in Birmingham.
Has anyone got any questions before we just sign off? Let me scroll down. Any questions?
Wow. Rubina still has some of your CDs from years ago.
Wow.
I think I do as
Oh,
well. Wow.
and thank you for saying that, Ruby, because in the past, on the first 4 Stamp Soup, and Lou, maybe we need to do this with other older sets as well.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that haven't found them. But on the older sets, we actually had CD kits that actually matched the stamps. So, you know, I know not everyone stamps, not everyone's a stamper. And when we used to do CDs, we had CDs. So there's a Lavender Tea, a Lemonade Fizz, a Little Kingdom, and a Magic Garden CD out there. Now, those CDs had so much stuff on them that we couldn't load them to the website. But what I've actually done this weekend is I've actually finally got those loaded to the website. So all 4 of those now are available on download. So if you're not a stamper, thanks Ruby for saying that, because I'd completely forgotten to mention it. If you are not a stamper and you like the pre-coloured images, then please download those 4 sets, because you will absolutely love them. There's on I don't know if it's on 1-4, but certainly on Lavender Tea and Lemonade Fizz. Lou, we can't see you. Butch over, love.
I don't know. You see my camera? I keep moving around, and what I'm being cheeky actually. I'm putting your links to the downloads of the Stamp Soup.
You're just ignoring me, aren't you? You switched
out.
me off, really, haven't you? I know what you're doing. You just switched me.
No, I'm trying to work off. Work. I haven't quite worked
You're
out
going
where
like
the best
this.
position.
Slowly, you're going like this.
I don't know. I keep looking at my drawers, thinking, where are they? Do I need to be? I've got to be that way a bit more. But then my camera doesn't seem to do that.
Yeah, we should try not to merge faces, because that becomes a little bit freaky.
Or if I tip my head like that, so you've got hard shoulder.
Yeah, so the lavender tea and the lemonade phase have templates in 3D templates, and they are stunning. So I was actually looking through all the samples again this weekend, and the samples, even though they're 4 years old, we did this first in 2016, so they're 4 years old, and they are still amazing, and they blow me away because they're so pretty. So if you're into pre-coloured printables, get those downloads because I've actually put them on the website now.
I'm just putting the links into some of the comments. That's why
Oh,
my head
thank
kept
you.
disappearing.
Yeah, thanks.
Uh,
Yeah. So, and if you like stamping, it's still worth maybe getting those anyway because they all match together, and you'll be able to make some beautiful cards. There's really nice papers, tags, sentiments, but like I say, there's some amazing 3D templates. If you have a look in the images under the product on the website, you'll see all the really fabulous samples that are in there. And like I say, lavender tea and lemonade fizz are Lou's favourites, I think, up at maybe until now.
I don't know. Regal Peacock was another
Yeah, but
favourite.
Regal Peacock that sold out, and that was a bigger set, that one. So that's kind of
But yeah, Lemonade Fizz.
that's gone Regal Peacock. My favourite one, I have to say, was Little Kingdom. I loved Little Kingdom because I'm really massively into kind of like that mixed media houses and all that building kind of look.
The stamps for Little Kingdom were
Yeah,
because then if you're actually, I'm going to say Little Kingdom, if you are really into your bullet journals,
yeah,
Little Kingdom would absolutely be
yeah,
perfect for
yeah.
that
It's
because
fab.
of all the little pencil shapes, the squares, the rectangles, be
We
perfect.
can't see what all now. All we're seeing is a hand waving in front of the screen. It's going like, all you're doing is you're going, yeah, this is just, yeah, la, la.
Like I said, I can't work out where I need to where's my
we must,
drawers.
we must be more professional next time, Lou.
Okay, I've got to be honest, the chair is
We'll
too
have to,
high and keep
we'll have,
swiveling. I just opened a drawer and put my feet in it to try and keep it still.
oh my God. This is what I've
Uh,
got up with. Oh dear. Yeah, she was waving like the Queen, Bella. Yeah, she was. So you can see it. Look, she's doing it again. What's wrong with your chair? Can't move it over. Oh my God, I'm
oh,
gonna have a heart attack laughing. I tell you, this is gonna go down as one of the funniest videos I've ever done. Oh, I'm about to start crying. Look, my eyes are going red from tears are coming. Right, okay. She's done it again. Never mind. Right, okay.
oh,
Um, oh, right. I think it's time to go. I don't think
okay,
I
no.
can cope with any more.
I'm trying to work out where to be. I've given up now.
You do realise everyone's still only here because they're laughing at us.
Oh, well,
Oh,
they can
right,
only see
okay.
you because Facebook's just catching up with me, and I see what you mean. I've only got half a headphone.
Oh, you got that much of a delay?
Yeah.
Oh, don't. I'm gonna not. I
Uh,
can't breathe. I can't breathe laughing. Oh, right. Okay,
oh,
guys. I think it's time for us to sign off and have a bit of. I need a cup of tea or coffee or a bit
oh,
of a. I
coffee,
think I need some
coffee.
gin really, and I don't even drink. So anyway, thank you. So thank you. Enough of the silliness. It was about being serious as well. So thank you very
Yeah.
much for buying today and making it sell out. I love having sellouts. It's just so exciting. Makes it really exciting. Um, so thank you for that. And we will be back. Lou, did you say that you'd posted all your videos? Have you posted them all?
I posted 2,
Okay.
and then I've made 2 live, and then I've got another 3 to go live.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll post in the group here when Lou's going to do those for you, and she can do her own thing with those, whatever. We won't overload you with it because it'll be like your eyes will have too much to look at, and you won't know what to do, and you won't. We'd rather do that as you're getting your stamps anyway. If you ordered them from Hochanda, we'll be dispatching as of tomorrow, so they'll be winging their way, and On our website, if you ordered through us, we didn't have a lot anyway, but I think if you've ordered through us, it says dispatch from Wednesday. That's really just so that we can get all the Hochanda orders out of the way. But literally, as soon as those are done, they will start dispatching. As I said, if you missed it and you've gone for the extended delivery, on the website, I've actually put that as the 29th of May, I think, which I know is a really long time away. Hopefully, we might be able to get them earlier than that. And Sarah just laughing at her. It's just like so,
I can't see
it's
myself now.
so
I've got so much of a
distracting. All I
lag.
can see is this thing at the side of my.
I don't know where to move because my lag is so much. If you could then say stop, I could then stay in that position. But I've got quite a long.
I'm trying to ignore it, but then there comes a point where I can't ignore it any longer. It just makes me like it just like zones me out. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be earlier than the 29th. I'm going to get on the phone with the factory in the morning to see if we can actually push those forward for you. But thank you again, and I really have to go because I'm getting a headache with laughing. So we will see you again soon.
Well, hopefully I'll see you if I get the right position. We'll practice this by ourselves, and then I'll put a little mark on my screen.
Yeah, we need to mark an X on the floor so that we
Yeah,
can actually
yeah,
see everybody. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Right, okay. Over and out, everyone. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us. I hope we've
you.
cheered your afternoon up. For those of you in the States and in Europe, happy Mother's Day, by the way. We haven't said that. Is our Mother's Day in the UK is March. So happy Mother's Day if it's Mother's Day where you are. And the last thing I want to say is stay safe, everybody, and I hope
Yeah,
you and all your loved ones are doing okay and that you're all okay. Okay, thank you for joining
definitely.
us. Bye. Bye, Lou.
Bye.